We can begin. Chapter 4 of Lost Mine of Phandelver, whatever it's called. I don't
It's
know.
all the same.
Yeah, that adventure we're playing. Well, let's see. We can do a brief recap so Craig can kind of get up to speed. So last time you guys had returned to Phandalin, where Maeve temporarily departed to, quote, take care of some business. Sildar, who is actually, you guys discovered, a member of the Lord's Alliance in Waterdeep, he said that in addition to finding Gundren Rockseeker, the dwarf who was captured, he was also looking for an Alliance wizard named Iarno Albrecht, who had disappeared in the Phandalin area some time ago. So when you guys got to town with him, he went off to basically continue his investigations. But he did promise to link up with you guys the following day. So anyway, when you guys got to town, you returned the supplies that you had found in the Cragmaw Cave to the Lion Shield Coster in town. So you did that. The owner of the Lion Shield Coster was very grateful and basically offered you guys a discount if you guys need any weapons or armor or anything there. After that, he then took Sister Gorel's body to her residence behind the shrine and buried her in her backyard. And along the way, you encountered her next door neighbor who owned the orchard. His name is Darren Edermath, and he suggested that possibly the red brands that you guys had run into previously. He said that their hideout was in Tresender Manor to the east, on the east side of town. And I don't know why I can't move the map here. Why is this thing not behaving? There we go. So they're right there. So after you buried Sister Gorel's body, in exploring her house, you found her journal as well. That was detailing her quest for the Harpers that she was on, looking for this banshee outside of town. And she had mentioned that one of the ways that she had tried to encounter the banshee before, but the banshee didn't appear for her. So she was hoping to take her this silvered comb that she had to maybe try and appeal to its vanity in some way. And she mentioned in her journal too that she had encountered you guys and had agreed to help you in return for you possibly going and seeking out the banshee. Now she's dead, so she can't do that, but Malik at least had said that he wanted to uphold his end of the bargain since he had made that promise. Although technically both only Opal and Malik were the two that had made the promise to her, so I guess the rest of you guys, it's up to you whether you want to do that or not. But anyway, yeah, you've decided that you wanted to take care of these red cloaks since they were terrorizing everyone, and since you guys kind of thought you wanted to use Phandalin as a base of operations, it would probably be a good idea to get rid of them. So you decided to go and investigate the Tresender Manor under the cover of nightfall. So you guys sneaked over there, and under the cover of darkness, you found that the manor itself was pretty much a ruin and deserted, but you did find a cellar entrance leading down to the Red Brand's hideout. So the hideout, you explored a little bit. Actually, here I can quick switch over to that map because that's kind of where you guys are. So you had explored a little bit. You entered pretty much over here. If you're on the map. And there was this room with a cistern. You went to the north, found that pit trap that Malik fell into. Then you went back and to the room with the cistern, and some Red Brand guards came out of the side room there, and you got into a nice little combat with them. After you took them out, you found a cache in this cistern of magic items. Along with Balrog's axe that he fumbled and fell into the cistern. So you retrieved both those items. From there, you found this secret door and went west into this big cavern area where you encountered this mysterious presence that you never saw but heard in your heads. It was speaking to you telepathically. It said that it was hungry, so you guys fed it the bodies of the red brands. I think you just tossed them into the pit, the chasm that's spanning there, and in return, this present said you could pass and warned you not to take the south bridge, that it was unstable. So you guys went to the north, and you saw this room at the top that you didn't really explore. Instead, you went west along that tunnel leading to this set of doors at the end. You listened at the south door, and you heard some voices and decided, well, let's try and sneak in. And you weren't very stealthy, and you pretty much disturbed a bunch of red brands sitting around a table playing a game, which was kind of Inception-like in a way. They reached for their weapons, and combat was joined. Malik and Tor ran around to the south and tried to basically enter the room from the other way to try and outflank them so they couldn't escape, while Opal and Balrock attacked from the north. At the end of the combat, you guys managed to wipe out the 4 red brands, but before you could do anything else, the door to the south that you guys had come in opened, and this bugbear stuck its head out. Kind of surprising you. The rest of the red brands are human, and suddenly this bugbear is looking out. And you actually saw at least one more bugbear in this room behind him, and they immediately recognized, okay, well, they're standing over the bodies of the other red brands with red cloaks. You guys aren't wearing red cloaks. You are enemy, must kill. And that's pretty much where we left off. So what I'd like to do to start, actually, is start with Maeve, since she had to go and do some business of her own, which I kind of left at her discretion. And she can maybe explain to you guys later if and when you link up. But for now, Maeve, you've concluded your business. You're now in Phandelver. Pretty much you can be wherever you want to be. Just let me know where you are and what you want to do.
Well, since the people aren't there, hey, are you guys getting any feedback?
Yeah, we're getting a little echo from you.
Yeah, I'll have to work on that. Not sure why, but I'll
Like
fix
the
it later.
kids in the closet.
Yeah. I see the guys aren't there, so my big thing is I'm trying to find some evidence of where they may have gone.
Mm-hmm.
So she's just going to walk around. Would she, since I'm trying to get my sea legs back, would she have remembered anywhere that they said they were going, or that they were going off to see that fort area?
You left before they really did much of that investigation, so you really haven't explored much of this town at all. So you maybe the other guys mentioned a few of these places on the map, but you really didn't get an impression of who lives where or what is where. So I'll just say that you can be the party logo there. You can kind of go where you want to and do some exploration. But you have, at the moment, you just knew that you had this Sister Gorell's body. So they had talked about the Shrine of Luck. That's where she was from. Yep. And you knew that the Line Shield Coster was where you were going to be returning the supplies to.
So
that's where we had our first encounter with those red brands, was in front of that place.
No, actually, it was in front of Barthen's Provisions outside of town as you were leaving, is when you had your
combat. Yeah, you're right.
On the edge of town.
Yeah.
I guess what she'll do is go back to where she knows, to that main because she only knows that guy.
To Barthen's?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. You stop back there, and Barthen, the party did return the wagon back to Barthen. So he did say that, yes, the party did stop there. And
well, what happened?
Whoa, who's sharing their screen? Oh, Craig's sharing your screen.
Oh, how do I get out of that?
I don't know. There you go. That was weird.
Yeah, I lost all you guys. All I got is Brian left. Seems a little glitchy. I'll eventually get everybody back.
Okay.
Just keep going.
Anyway, yeah, so he said that the party did stop there to drop off their wagon. They didn't say where they were going. They made some inquiries about where Cragmaw Castle was, and he really had no idea where that was. He recommended that they inquire either with Colleen Alderfleet at the Alderfleet farm, or look around at the Stone Hill Inn to see if anyone knew.
I think she'll start with the stone mill, and she remembers the Cragmaw, so that's kind of where she'll use some of her perception and deception skills, and we'll go from there.
Okay, so you're going to go to the Stone Hill Inn, and what specifically were you trying to do there? You would. I'm not sure. I don't know if you would have actually stopped there before now or not.
Ah, yeah, because I see. I doubt if the farm would be well. Where am I at right now? I'm at the.
You can move the token. Or you can say the party token is you, so you can move wherever you want to.
So I guess I will then go to the farm, ask around for the friends that I had, and see if they heard anything, and then I'll ask about the Cragmaw Castle, just the direction of it.
Okay.
Was she the assassin that helped us kill the Red Barons?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so the guy at the orchard witnessed us doing the thing. Might remember her too.
Yeah,
If
but
that
he wouldn't know that.
Just
Yeah.
if that helps the story.
Right. Well, Maeve would have no idea about that. She left.
Right.
She left before any of that happened, so she's just going off of what she knows. So Maeve heads to the Alderleaf Farm, which is on the south side of town. There, you walk up and you see a small boy who's actually a halfling. He's playing with a ball in front of the house.
Okay. Ask him if his parents are around.
He looks up at you, and his eyes are kind of big because you're basically like this goth half elf. Are you a half elf?
Yes.
Yeah, so you're this
Yes.
goth half elf, kind of dark and dangerous looking, and so his eyes get really big, and he says, "What do you want?"
Oh, I've searching for some of my friends, and I think your parents may know where they may have gone. I just need a little information and help, little guidance.
All right. Why don't you make a diplomacy check? Now you can actually do Craig. I know you're new to Roll20, but you can actually do that using your character sheet in game if you prefer, or you can just use your dice and roll. However you prefer.
For right now, I'll just roll, but I'll eventually get it online.
Okay.
Paul, you really like diplomacy checks, don't you? Those
Sure.
don't exist.
Oh, is that? Oh, God.
Yeah.
Persuasion.
Persuasion. I'm going down. I go, and is it?
You do that in the other
Perception,
campaign.
I know. Well, that's because I'm still playing in a Pathfinder campaign, so I switch back and forth constantly.
Persuasion?
Persuasion, yes.
Okay, I get a +4 on persuasion.
Oh, nice.
I rolled a 1.
Well, there's no automatic critical failures, but 1 plus
He thinks
is
you're trying to kill him.
yes, still only 5 total. So you he's just like my mom's out somewhere shopping now. She's gone.
Great. I say, well, tell you what, I think I might just kind of look around, see if there's somebody to talk to, and then I'm just kind of bypass the kid and see if there's any other adult around.
Okay, well, actually, you do see another person approaching from around the back of the house. It's a female halfling of about 45, and as she comes around the corner, she sees you talking to the kid, and she says, "Carp, what are you doing?" And he looks over at her and then at you and says, "This nice lady wanted to talk to you, Mom."
Yeah. Oh, she must be back from chores, I say in my mind.
Yeah.
I basically do the same thing with her. Say, hey, I'm just looking for some friends. You might have seen them. I described the group, and I'm trying to see where they have gone.
She says she kind of wipes her hands on her apron. You can see that her hands are really dirty, like she was digging in a garden or something, or working somewhere in the crop in the back. But she says, nobody's stopped here for quite a while that's from out of town. What do these people look like?
I described the group, some adventurers, things like that, and they had mentioned that they were going to be heading towards the Cragmaw Castle, which may freak her out, but I'm going to use some persuasion, say, the typical adventurers. And if you don't know where, if you haven't seen these people, could you point me towards the castle?
I don't know any place called Cragmaw Castle in the area. Well, if they would have stopped here, I would have told them to go check out Thunder Tree, the town of Thunder Tree. There's a druid I know there named Rydoth. And he travels all over the countryside, so he would probably have the best idea of where to find a Cragmaw Castle. But your friends I haven't seen, and usually, it's those red brands are the only ones that are out going door to door terrorizing people. So, other people stick to themselves.
Those are the ones that you've probably heard the story of the last group that got taken care of here. That was my friends.
Oh, you were the ones that took those red brands out north side of town?
Yes.
Ah.
And so, if you hadn't heard of the castle, it's basically a place where the red brands are. Do they have some sort of camp or...
The red brands usually hang out at the Sleeping Giant Tavern. I don't know if there's no castle in town. The closest thing to a castle would be maybe that Tresendar Manor, but that's unoccupied. Nobody lives there. But hang on a second. Carp and the kid who is just kind of watching you guys both speak with like wide eyes, and Carp, what did you tell the nice lady what happened to you the other day? And the kid kind of puffs up like he's got a really important story to tell. And he says, yeah, I was out playing, and I found this secret entrance to a cave. And it looked really cool, and I started exploring around. But then I heard some guys coming, so I quick ran away and hid. And those guys with the red cloaks came out, and... they looked around. They almost found me, but I managed to stay hidden. I'm pretty good at that. But so they passed me by, and then I decided, well, it probably isn't a good idea to go in there because those guys are mean. I heard they even killed some people here in town. But if you're looking for them, that might be the best place to go.
So, as I'm hearing this, does the manor up on the hill seem like the manor that we had talked about when the group was last together, or probably not? It may be something different.
Probably not. What the Cragmaw Castle is actually where what's his name? Sildar had said that.
Sildar,
yeah. He had. That's where he said that when Gundren and him were taken captive, the bugbear in charge of the Cragmaw goblins at that cave, he had been under orders from someone known as the Black Spider to capture Gundren and bring him to Cragmaw Castle, and that was more of a the place where the goblin Cragmaw tribe is located.
Gotcha.
The red brands don't really, as far as you know, have any direct association with the Cragmaw goblins. These red brands are local to town. And
so what I'm going to do then, okay, that makes a little more sense. I'm going to basically realize these guys don't have anything else, but the only clue I have to go with is the red brand. So I'm like, can you point me towards where that opening is? You don't have to go there. Just point me towards it.
The boy looks up at his mom, and
I'll use some persuasion or...
No, I would say you don't need to make a roll. She says, why don't we both go with you? Carp can show you where he found this place, but I'll go with in case there's any issues or problems.
All right.
She says, my name's Colleen, by the way.
Say Maeve.
Very nice to meet you, Maeve. And so she takes her apron off, puts it on the side of her front entrance stoop there, and makes sure she locks the doors in case the red brands come knocking around and try to steal stuff from her. And she has Carp lead you off towards the manor.
All right.
So now I'm going to switch. This is, everyone will know, this is my favorite part of D&D when the party is split. So hopefully this gets resolved before too long. But in the meantime, I'm going to switch back to the group. And you guys are in this room with these dead bodies, and which I will get rid of off the map here. This door has opened to the south, and this bugbear has stuck his head out, and you do see another bugbear actually behind him in this room. And they're going to come out. So why don't I bring up the initiative, and you guys can add yourself to it.
Okay.
And I will take care of adding them.
So Craig, when we're in this thing, you have to like click on your character before you select
Yeah, if you click on your token and then on the character sheet click initiative, it'll just put it right into the turn order for you.
and right into the chat. too.
Yeah.
Same with spells and any actions, really.
But only for turn order do you have to actually click on your token. Doesn't matter for anything else. It'll just put it in chat.
Right.
Okay, so there.
You can go up in the top right of the screen and zoom in and out. Kind of change. Because each of those squares is 5 feet, so the token is kind of appropriately sized to the like square or whatever.
Gotcha.
Oh, I see. I can't remember how to do this crap.
I can't either.
Hold on.
Do you know how to open your character sheet?
Oh, yeah.
Up above the chat.
Yeah,
And
there's
that looks
chat
like a
and then
page.
journal.
Yep.
Like, if you click the journal,
Gotcha.
then you'll be able to click on your character name.
Gotcha. Yeah, I have the iPad going too, so I'm just trying. Oh, that didn't work well. I got a hum.
Find it, Brian?
Paul, did we search those 4 bodies?
You didn't
Yeah,
have
I
a chance
found
to yet.
Okay, just want to remember if we need to search them after or
Yeah,
not.
you were just about to start when the goblin, or when that bugbear
Okay.
poked his head out.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to confirm.
We could ask him to wait.
Yeah, hold up. We need to search these bodies, if you don't mind.
All right, I'm gonna just add you guys to the order. If you want to just roll your initiative and tell me what it is, I can add you manually.
I'm 20. I gotta bring this up again.
Okay.
I got 20 initiative.
Oh, there you go.
What the hell?
Brian got it.
Nice.
Oh,
nice
okay.
roll.
All right, so setting. All right, I'm gonna move this off to the side here. Okay, so let's see, any ties? Opal, what's your dex?
10.
Okay, so the bugbear would go before you. What just happened? Why did it go out of order?
Oh,
here?
yeah.
There we go. Okay, all right, that looks good. So it looks like Malik is going to be able to start off the initiative. Neither party is surprised, so you can go ahead.
Alright, so I guess I'm gonna use my short bow to fire at the front bugbear,
Okay.
obviously. So let's start with that. It's a 14 hit.
Let's see, they've got hide armor and shields, so actually, no, that does not.
Alright. I guess because I am extremely squishy, I'm going to then use my movement to get behind Tor.
Okay. All right. So
I don't really want to deal with this.
All right.
you back out of the way, and it's actually Tor's turn next, so go ahead.
Do they have ranged weapons? I don't. I mean, they look like they're.
From what you can see, they do have javelins.
Okay, and yeah, you can throw a javelin, correct?
Yes. You
Okay.
can use it for melee or ranged weapon attack.
Okay.
They also have morning stars at their side, but javelins are what they would probably use initially if you're not right next to them.
I'm actually gonna move here.
Okay.
I don't want to get caught in the hallway with these guys.
Excuse me.
By myself. Hopefully they'll come charging in here. So I'll wait until that happens, and then I'll take an attack when I can.
Okay.
So that's my action.
All right. So that will be your turn then, and next would be Balrock.
I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna hold my attack until they approach.
Okay. All right, so it's the bugbear's turn, and actually the guy who goes first is one right in the door there. He basically, Malik, your attempt at tactics kind of failed on you there.
That worked great.
You are the one that's closest in range. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. You're actually right within
30.
his 30-foot range, so he will throw a javelin at you.
All right.
Oh, natural 20 for the first
Oh,
roll.
Yeah, I think I got hit.
Okay, so yes, that would be 4d6 plus 2. Holy crap. I rolled 3 6s and a 4.
Wow.
Oh, I'm down.
22 points of damage.
Oh my god.
So this javelin, you like hide behind Tor. Tor moves aside. Balrog moves aside. This javelin goes flying across. Boom! Right in the neck. You just stagger backwards in a pool of blood on top of this table, turning it over, toppling it over. Chips and cards go flying everywhere. And you gargle a little bit.
Went well.
Wow, that was
So
kind of
you're
spectacular.
down?
Yep.
No, I'm done. Yeah. Down.
And that was just his attack. He also gets a move, so he moves right up here. And, he can't really attack too well through the door, so he's just going to...
I didn't see him move.
Yeah, I haven't let go of the mouse yet.
Okay.
I still had the mouse down. Let's see. Actually, you know what? We're doing flanking rules. He's not going to go right there. He's going to stop right there. So that was him. The other bugbear, he's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's actually going to just dash and move to there. Move through, but not... Oh, actually,
That's
nope.
through Balrock, yeah.
He would stop right there so that he wouldn't draw an opportunity attack. Malik, I'm just going to say you're on the table there.
Okay, that's fine.
And
Did
That's-
either of those guys get to hit him while he goes through? Because they
nope,
ready.
drawing through. The only thing that draws an attack of opportunity is moving out of a threatened
I'm
area.
not talking.
But didn't- yeah, I was gonna say-
attack of opportunity. They said they were holding their action until.
Well, no, I said
Until
I
a
was, that was-
trigger.
They just said they were. Yeah, they said they did something and that was their turn. They didn't say they readied an action specifically.
I thought Brian did.
Brian did.
Brian, if I recall correctly, said he was holding his action.
Oh.
Brian, it's specifically for future reference. I'll let you do that. I'll let you get an attack in if you want. But specifically for future reference, if you ready an action, that is your action, is readying the action. And then you can take basically one specific type of action in response to that. But you need to specifically say, I ready an action to do X when trigger Y. But if that's what you were intending to do, we'll let you go ahead and do that. Which one did you want to do? Since really either bugbear would have triggered this.
It doesn't really matter. It was just waiting for him to get close enough to attack.
Okay. We'll say the first bugbear, since he stopped outside the door, would probably be less of a target than the second guy. So the second guy, let's say when he gets there, you can actually attack him.
Okay.
So just bring up your sheet and use
Yeah,
whatever
well-
weapon.
Yeah. It's kind of in the middle of the sheet. You should have all your weapons on there. Oh.
Oh, natural
Two
one.
ones.
Okay, so Balrock,
Holy crap!
in the excitement, you drop your axe and it clatters to the floor. So the bugbear goes there, and that's where he stops. Actually, since you're no longer threatening him, he'll move there.
Bastard.
So that was his turn. So now it's Opal's turn.
Okay, I'm going to move right there, but I'm gonna do a Eldritch Blast on that guy.
Oh, fumble! Boom!
Oh, this is great.
Okay, the blast hits the wall behind him. He ducks out of the way. Yikes. Not going well for you guys, dice-wise. Another bugbear actually moves out here. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so he just moves out into this hallway. And actually, no, he dashes. But actually, no, you know what? He's going to stop there, and he can't really see anyone to attack anyone. So that's all he'll do.
He could dash and go forward another.
I know,
5
but
feet if
he
wanted
would
that.
wind up. Well, actually, you know what? He'll do that. He'll move right here.
Yeah.
Then he won't move
Or-
out of
oh,
anyone's threatened
wow.
area. Okay, so that's the bugbears. Malik, you can make a death save.
All
10.
right.
Okay, well, that's enough for a success. So you got one success.
Is it a success? Oh,
Yeah, it's 10
all
or
right.
10 or greater.
Okay, I thought it had to be above 10. Cool.
Nope. 10 or greater. You're good. So you're just barely squeaking on. Okay, Tor, you've got a few bugbears growling in your face here.
Okay, well, bring them on. No, I'll take.
Yeah, these guys are
I'll
nasty.
I'm gonna take on the guy right in front of me, kind of pinning me in here. So
Which ones? Can you ping which one you're talking about?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So what do I click on to roll again? Just by
Your
Like in the
weapon,
middle.
What are you
Yeah.
trying to do?
like underneath your hit points.
Well,
Yeah.
let him say what he's trying to do. It may be a spell or something.
I'm going to attack him with my warhammer.
Okay.
Actually.
All right. So you pull out your warhammer and whack at him.
Okay. God, I must be stupid. How come I can't do this?
Like in the middle of your character page, that you should have all your weapons there. If you just click on it,
Oh, there it
it
is.
should.
Okay.
9.
9,
Jeez.
unfortunately, is not
Oh.
enough. So you could either try to move, or if you want to stay where you are, you can stay where you are. If you move out of a threatened area, you would incur an opportunity attack, so you really could only move to that other 5-foot space if you want.
No, I don't want to move between these guys, so I'll stay here.
Okay. Then that would be your turn. It's Balrog's turn. Your axe is at your feet. You can pick it up without any attacks or anything, so if you want to do that, that would take half your movement.
Yeah, we'll pick it up. And I really can't attack, right? Because I only got a half a.
You
No.
can attack.
Sure, you
Yeah.
can attack.
Well, yeah, I'll try to. I don't see a ping there.
Pick one.
Just gotta hold on to the mouse.
Yeah,
and
you
then
click
let
and
go.
hold to ping something. There you go.
Like
Okay,
that.
Yep.
so that
Take
guy.
a swing
There
at
you
him.
All right.
There you go.
Well, that's a hit.
14. Actually, no, that's not.
No,
16.
that's what I got.
16 is what you
Okay.
need. They have hide armor and shields. These guys are tough. Okay. So you're not going to move, so that would be your turn. Now it's Bugbear's turn. Let's see. This guy here, I'm going to say that he would get partial cover from melee attacks. but he would not suffer from ranged attack. So he's actually going to... How many javelins does he have? Actually, no, he doesn't have another javelin. He's the one that threw his before, so he...
Yep.
Oh, how smart is he? Actually, he's not that smart. He wouldn't actually know about tactics that well. So he's just going to step right up. And he's going to go after Belrock with... he pulls out his big-ass Morning Star. And it's going to swing at you with that. Um, 13 would not likely do anything. Is that correct, Brian?
Armor class of 18.
Yeah, so he didn't even come close with his Morning Star. The other bugbear who's in front of Tor is going to swing at him with his Morning Star. And miss. And it's Opal's turn.
All right. I'm going to move there. And can I assist Malik?
Would that be moving out of?
That
the
would
way
draw an
of this
opportunity.
one?
Yes, it would draw an opportunity
Yeah,
attack from
from this
the
one
bugbear.
here.
Yes, exactly. You're moving out of his threatened area.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that.
So, if I mean, you would know that. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to.
I can withdraw, right?
Yes.
And-
Well, if you wish to dodge, that would basically be your action. You would then.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that and then move there.
Okay. Actually, now I'm.
Tor, you are in a corner right now.
Little bit.
Second guess. I'm totally spacing on the withdraw action here. Hang on. Disengage. Disengage. Basically, your movement
Yeah,
doesn't draw an
that's what's
attacks
called.
opportunity. That's the one.
Yep.
Okay, so you're able to move there without drawing any opportunity attacks. Okay,
Yeah.
so then that's all you can do this round.
Yeah.
So the other bugbear who was right next to where you were, he's not going to draw an attack. He's going to pick even his Tor, which it is. So he will attack Tor with his Morning Star.
Okay.
Ooh, that's better. 20, I'm assuming, hits you?
Yeah, that does.
Okay. So, oh yeah, so he's got... Yeah, that's the thing with these guys. They deal that extra die of damage, even without a crit. So, 2d8 plus 2.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yikes. 17 points of damage from a Morning Star.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
That put me down.
Boom!
Uh,
Oh, shit.
here's the deal. I have a reaction when I get hit, right?
Okay, yes. Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
you do.
Right.
Is it a Hellish
So-
Rebuke, or...
How the
Well, it's,
hell do you
Wrath of the Storm.
Oh, that's right, the Wrath of the Storm.
you
So
whisper again?
It's
gotta
like
make it-
/W or something like that.
he's got to make a
And then you
dex
have to
check.
type someone's name. I don't know if it's a character name or
I
their
think it's
display name.
2d8.
I'm sorry, I have too many people talking at once.
Sorry.
Jake, you're so how does this Wrath of the Storm work?
He's got to make a dex check, or he takes 2d8. Otherwise, he takes 1d8.
And what can you describe again what it's doing? Is it like some lightning comes out of you?
Basically, a thundercloud pops into being above my head and discharges a whole shitload of lightning.
Oh, okay, cool. So he needs to make a dex check. Dex save?
It would be a saving throw, yep.
Okay. She doesn't have proficiency in, so it doesn't really matter. 14.
Okay. That's against me, right?
Yes, it's against your spell save DC, whatever that would be.
Okay. Spell save DC.
Likely on the tab with your spells.
Sorry, this is taking me a bit here to get reacquainted.
Nope, you have to have the space after your slash. It's /W.
Oh man. other way around. Okay.
Yeah, /W.
And then a space.
Oh well.
Spell save DC. I'm sorry, Paul.
I thought you did.
It's on the tab with your spells on it.
Oh, there it is. 14.
Okay, 14 is what he needed, and that's what he got. So does he take half damage, or?
Yeah.
All right, so
1d8.
go ahead
Oh,
and
that
roll your
helps.
damage. You may be able to even click on that ability. I don't know if it would automatically roll it for you or not.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So then you could just do a roll /roll 1d8 if it's just 1d8 damage. In chat, if you want. Or pull up the dice roller. Okay,
There you go.
so 5 points of damage of lightning. Let's see, which one was it? This was this guy here. Okay, so a whole bunch of lightning strikes him. Doesn't look to wound him too badly. And Tor, you can, I don't know, you take, what was it, 17 points?
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay, so you go ahead and adjust your hit points to wherever you are. And that's the bugbear's turn. Malik is up. You can make another death check. Death save. Oh man, you are just squeaking by the skin of your teeth, but another success. One more to go and
It's
you'll
going
stay.
well.
Okay, and speaking of death saves, Tor, it's your turn.
Okay.
First, make sure your hit points are still up, so make sure those are adjusted to 0.
Yeah, they should be at.
Oh, there you
0
go.
right now.
Now I see them.
I can't see anyone else's hit points. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't see any bars.
I thought we
I
could
s-
in the other campaign.
I see Balrogs.
Well, right now Malik is at 0 and Tor is at 0.
Oh, okay, that might be why.
Opal's
Okay,
yours
so
should
I'm
be
at-
still visible. Yeah,
Okay,
that would
that's
be a
good. Yeah.
success. Yes. There's also that link is also clickable on your sheet too for future reference
Mhm.
if you want to just click it. But 15 works no matter what.
Like
So,
right under hit points, you can actually keep track of successes and failures as well. There's little check boxes
Yeah.
that you can click. I'm doing that.
So Balrock is up.
Attack.
"12 is not enough. Things are not looking too good here. I'm going to do a quick switch over to Maeve. Maeve, this kid and his mother, halfling kid and his mother, the kid leads you off to the side of this hill of the Trezendar Manor, and he leads you to this cave and says, that's where they came out of.
Okay. So I will thank them and say it's probably best for them to move on. And I'm going to approach and try to investigate or at least use some perception to see. Well, perception is mainly against people. I just want to make sure things don't look trapped or anything before I go in or there's somebody there.
Okay, yeah, I would generally be using your passive perception then as you move along, like as a general passing through an area, unless there's something specific that one specific area that you want to.
Okay.
Basically, you'd be moving cautiously, so you're at like half your normal movement rate.
Okay.
Your movement rate is what again?
My movement is 30.
Okay, so
My passive perception is 13.
30. Okay, so you basically, all right. So in moving cautiously, looking for traps, i.e., things like that. It's completely dark in the tunnel, but you have dark vision, so you can see fine.
Correct.
So you're basically able to move 30 feet per round,
Okay.
moving cautiously. So
And I will just pull out my rapier and kind of just keep moving forward.
okay, so you move 30 feet through this cave. It kind of goes back deep into the hillside, and you know what? I'm actually going to add you to the initiative here. Give me a second. I've got to pull your
Okay.
token up. And don't you go ahead and roll initiative, and we'll actually, you know what? I'll put you at point 16 just to say that's where you are
That's fine.
in the initiative point. Okay, so bugbears. Boy, this is not gonna. This is not gonna be fun. Let's see. Well, we've got basically only Balrock and Opal are possible opponents here. So the bugbear in front of Balrock takes a swing. Oh crap! He rolled a 19. Plus 4 is 13. Sorry, 23. Definitely hits you. Okay, so you take 15 points of damage from his Morning Star.
You probably should have just run away.
Are you still up?
Brian, you gotta subtract those hit points.
Okay. What'd you say we had?
You
15.
took 15 points of damage from the Morning Star.
And that would be the red one, right?
Yeah, if you're looking at the bubbles, you can type -15 in there, and or you can click and it'll give you a little text field that you can then type -15 into. It'll subtract that from your total.
I dialed then. I got 13 there.
Yikes!
Good.
This is not good. Okay, so Balrock drops as well. Too bad you didn't get a chance to use your second wind. So let's see. There's one more bugbear. Tor is down. Balrock is down. There's only one person standing. Opal. He's going to throw his javelin at Opal.
10.
10 AC. That's it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You have no armor, no other protection at all.
That's what my character sheet says.
Okay. Well, yes, he definitely hit you with a javelin then.
I mean, I have leather armor.
Then it should be more than 10. Then your character sheet isn't set up correctly.
Evidently, because I have it on my items.
It all depends on how you set your sheet up. If you just type something in, it's not automatically going to give you a bonus on it. You have to actually enter it as an item, add it as a compendium item.
I have no clue how to do
With
that.
leather armor, you should have an 11 plus your dex modifier.
Yeah.
Which is 0.
Yeah, his dex
so you
mod is
basically
0.
have 11. Yeah. Is what it should be.
Oh, I can't even delete it. What the fuck?
Yeah, and you know how to delete, so I'm not...
Alright. There we go. Items.
Get rid of that.
Well, in any case, you take 8 points of damage from a javelin. So while you're updating your sheet, we can do that.
There we go. Now it's fixed.
Okay.
So
Yep.
8. Okay.
Yeah, 8 hit points damage. And then it's your turn. Oh, and then the
10.
bugbear. Then the bugbear actually moves up to here.
Okay. Can I stand on top of Malik?
Well, the table's kind of overturned and Malik's body but they're both kind of occupying that space at the moment. The table's kind of tipped over, so it's not really standable on topable. Stand on topable, if you will. I would say you could move through it, but it counts as difficult terrain. You couldn't really stand there without
Yeah.
being all wobbly
Well,
and losing your
I'm gonna
balance.
have to subject myself to an attack of opportunity here, and move there.
And that would not draw an
No.
opportunity attack.
Oh, it won't.
You
No,
only suffer an
didn't leave.
opportunity attack when you
'Cause
leave
I-
a threatened area.
Okay. I'm doing this then.
Okay, you're doing Arms of
So-
Hatter on who?
All three of these guys, because everybody else is down.
Yeah, that's a 10-foot radius.
Okay, so everyone in a 10-foot
Around
radius needs to
south.
make a...
Strength check.
Okay, are you able to choose targets?
No.
Then that would affect your allies as well, and they would automatically fail 2 death saves if they take damage while they're unconscious. Any area effect
Well-
spells would have... Unless you have the ability to choose your targets.
I'm gonna then dash out of here.
Okay, dashing would draw opportunity attack.
Yep, that's okay.
You could, if you're just disengaging, you would not, but you'd only be able to move 30.
You did only move 30 anyway.
I want to get the hell out of there as far as I can.
Yeah.
Or 35 you moved, I guess.
If you want to move as far as you can, then you'd have to dash, and that would draw an opportunity attack. If you disengaged, you wouldn't draw an opportunity attack, but you would only be able to move
Alright,
30.
I'll do that.
Okay,
So, I was here. So,
right.
disengage.
5, 10.
So 5, 10, 25, 30, yeah.
Okay. So you disengage from there and flee the room without drawing an opportunity attack. Okay.
Probably a good call.
Bugbear, he follows you.
Go figure.
He dashes through the door and he's right on your tail. Malik, make another death save.
Nope.
5, 1 failure.
One failure.
Tor, make a death save.
Okay. Oh, good.
You make another success.
Yep.
Balrock, make a death save. Oh, one
Oh.
failure for Balrock. Maeve.
Yes. Now that. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, if you want, you can make a perception check to see if you hear any of this.
Okay. I'm also. Yeah.
You can make a death save too if you want.
Yeah.
Yes. All the cool kids are doing it.
All right.
So,
So,
what's your perception?
Yeah. It's +3, so it would have been a 17.
If
17.
you click perception, it'll roll it for you.
All right. Let me try that.
I mean, yeah.
There we go.
Okay, your first rolls actually would have been better, so I'll just go with that. A 17. You do actually hear coming down this passage, some ways ahead yet, what sounds like combat, the noises of
Okay.
combat.
Well, I can probably guess where the guys are and the since it's the red brand. So she's going to pick up speed in the dark. She's assuming there's no traps here. So her maximum movement towards the sound.
Okay, so basically a dash would get you 60 feet further, and I'm just going to go ahead and add you. You're close enough. Let's see. You would wind up like here. And you emerge from this passageway here. And you see that it opens up into this kind of wide cavern with a chasm kind of down the middle and 2 wooden bridges. And the sounds that you hear seem to be coming. They've actually died off now, and now you hear basically running footsteps coming from, say, towards the north.
Okay. Does she have any movement left?
No, that was the extent of her movement. So,
All right. Well, she's going to be moving towards there in the future.
okay. Bugbear. All right. So let's see. He picks up Tor's body and starts dragging it. And
Nice.
Here we go again, Brian.
He
You're like the
drags
drummer
you.
from Spinal Tap.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
drags you into this room, and you're unconscious, so you actually don't get a chance to see what he's going to do to you there.
But you feel them pulling
Yeah.
your pants down.
Tomorrow morning you'll feel it real bad.
Well, they're not called bugbears without reason.
Oh, bugger bears. The other bugger bear is going to do the same to Malik. He's going to pull Malik. He can't quite get him inside the room, so he's going to get him that far. Opal, it's your turn.
Alright. Do I have to disengage again?
If you wish to avoid an opportunity attack, yes.
Okay. So another 30 feet, so I'm right there.
Okay, so you run across the bridge. You can make a perception check. I would say you're at disadvantage, though, since you're really looking mostly at this bugbear chasing you. But I'll see if you notice Maeve entering from the south. You have dark vision, so you'd be able to see that possibly.
Alright, let me pull my character here.
And I'm assuming Maeve will see movement.
You
Going
definitely
directly
you
across
were you were looking and you see actually and immediately recognize Opal running seemingly for her life. Okay, yeah. So Opal, you have absolutely no idea Maeve's there.
Yeah,
You're-
I'm kind of preoccupied at the moment.
Yes. But Maeve, you definitely see her running across this bridge.
Okay.
So that was Opal, Bugbear. It's chasing you in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Were you right here, Opal? Actually, if
And-
you would have been
Yeah,
5
that
feet.
would have been
15, 25, 20, yeah.
That would have
Yeah.
somehow that didn't work out because he was right next to you before, so he would.
Yeah, I'd be right there.
Yeah, so he is able to get that close, and he's going to swing at you with his Morning Star to try and take you down on this bridge. Oh boy, 19.
Well, I think that hits.
This is going well.
And you were worried about getting home, Kyle.
Yeah. Looks like we can end this in about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
12 points of damage from a Morning Star.
Yeah, I have 10.
You are brought to 0 as well.
Does Maeve remember who had the potions that we got 2 times ago, or did you guys use all of them already?
Well, you don't know if they've used them since, but you seem to remember. You would have remembered the distribution unless they changed hands since then.
I think somebody had all of them. I don't remember. I don't have anything on a sheet that we split them up.
Wait.
I-
Yeah, I don't know. We
Well,
do have a
Rock has
potion.
of greater healing.
Let's look at player loot here.
Well,
Yeah,
the player
under
loot
player
doesn't-
loot. Who has that? I mean, I don't really know.
Yeah, I don't think we divvied it up because there is one
Yeah.
potion of healing. But
Well, that was from the satchel, and Maeve would know nothing about that. That was from the sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but if he was searching someone and
Personal
had on
inventory.
them-
I
Yeah, there
thought we
were
did last
potions
session.
from the last time that we almost got taken out 2 times ago. There was a series of potions. I assume you guys may have used them already.
Well, I see.
Yeah.
I wasn't there, so
I see
I
a
don't
potion.
have them.
I see a potion of greater healing on Balrog's sheet, but I seem to remember him drinking a potion of greater healing last time. So did you have 2 of those, Brian, or did you just forget to subtract that?
And I probably forgot to subtract it because that sounds right that I used it. So to subtract it, what I do, I click it or
You have to click on the edit, the
little
little lock
block.
icon, and then a trash can icon should show up next to it on the right. And then click the lock icon again too. Opal,
No, I don't have any.
I don't see any.
No.
Well, and Maeve doesn't have it, so
Oh wait. What's? I have 5 temporary hit points from something.
from what?
I don't know. A spell?
Who can give temporary hit points?
Why would you have that listed there?
I don't know.
I can't really account for that for anything, so I'm going to say you don't have them. I don't know why you have them on your sheet.
Well, at some point, someone must have given temporary hit points, but who the heck knows when it was?
Yeah. Do you have a spell like that, Jake, that gives temporary hit points? I think you might.
Well, I have.
But when would that have
Not
been
really.
cast, you know?
Yeah,
I
that
really
would have been
don't.
cast sometime last.
I've got spells that'll, help with saves and things like that. But
Yeah, okay.
And
Yeah, I
Brian,
don't know.
before you went down, did you use your second wind?
No.
Because that gives you 1d10 plus your level and hit points.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's too bad he didn't use that because that might have saved him. You can't use it while you're unconscious, though.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh well.
Yep, whatever.
Keep going.
TPK.
So that was the bugbear. Malik, you can make a death save. Oh, another failure. Aren't you 2 and 2 now?
Yep.
Yikes. Tor, you can make a death save.
all right. Ooh, sucks.
Another failure for Tor. Is that 2 for you or 1 for you?
Just one.
Okay. And Belrock. Save. Almost a crit. Close. Is that
1-1.
one failure, 1 pass?
Correct.
Okay. Okay, Maeve. You saw Opal go down on the bridge up ahead.
Oh no.
Great.
I don't know what I'm doing.
She
It's all
see
screwed
she
up.
can't make it there in just one move because if she double moves, she won't be able to attack.
Right.
And I assume she may have heard the bugbears coming through off to the left of her.
You do hear activity off to the left, but it sounds like not like voices or combat, more of like just shuffling noises.
Sounds like bodies are being dragged.
Yeah.
I'm not sure she would recognize that specific of a sound, but yes.
She's done it a lot, so she knows.
Yeah. She's coming across. Yeah. Hey, I think the guys are dead. So she's gonna have to take out 3 of them.
Well, you don't even know. if
You
it's
at the
three.
moment you don't know
No.
it really. You just see.
Correct. She doesn't know that. So what she's going to do is
Appropriate background noise.
how far is that?
You
Got
can make a
about 30.
perception check as you move through that area to see if you spot the bugbear off to the left, off to the west. Okay, yeah, that's good enough to notice. As you're moving through, you do spot this bugbear dragging Malik's body off to the left.
Great.
Does he get spotted?
No, the bugbear is pretty intent on dragging
Okay,
your body,
just curious.
and she's being kind of cautious and.
Yeah. I'm still going up.
Actually,
the other-
are you, now that I think about it, are you, if you're being stealthy, you move at half your movement rate. So are you trying to be stealthy or are you?
She's doing normal movement right now.
Okay, so the bugbear would get a chance. Both
chance.
actually, both bugbears are getting a chance to spot you.
With that one, the other one looks like they're through a door on the other side.
Just
No, I think he means the 2 on the map.
one on the
that
bridge
would
and
see
one
up the hallway.
in the
yeah,
hallway.
yeah.
No. 9, no. So they don't spot you.
Okay. That was 5. Is that about 30 feet there?
Sure.
Okay, about all she can do.
Do you have a ranged weapon?
Yeah, since I have a free hand, as I'm going up towards it, because I have my rapier in one hand, can I have pulled out a dagger and chucked it at it?
Okay. Yeah, you can pull it out as a flourish and throw it.
Yeah. So how do I roll the standard attack here? Just roll d20.
You can, if you've got your character sheet up, the item in your not in your inventory, but on the section in towards the middle, there should be a listing of your weapons. You just click on one of the row that you want. Okay. Oh, not a natural 20, but definitely a 20 hits. So your damage then you get by clicking in that chat. Oops, not on the row itself,
Click
but
on in the chat on the word dagger.
Yeah, on the name of the attack that gives
There
you
you
the
go.
damage.
Gotcha.
All right, so you whip out a dagger, chuck it at him, and it sticks right in his thigh, and he yells out, "Ah!" Okay, this guy was wounded before, but he is still standing, and he looks... hang on. He looks possibly close to bloodied at about half hit points, but not. He looks like he could go for a while yet.
Joy.
So yeah, he yells out, "Ah! What? Who are you?" And that was his turn, or that was Maeve's turn actually. Bugbears. This bugbear finishes dragging Tor around. The other bugbear, he sees Malik is about to die, and he actually takes out this. He basically rips off a strip of his I don't know what you call it, a tunic or something under his armor, and he tries to actually administer aid to you to keep you from dying, grumbling all the while, like he's not really happy about it, but he might be like under orders to capture you alive or something. Oh my god, he rolled a natural 20 on his
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are stable at 0 but still unconscious.
All right.
Opal, you can make a death save.
So that means in 1d4 hours I gain a life.
You gain a life.
One hit point, whatever.
I would have to double
Isn't
check
that-
on the timing.
I'm pretty sure it's like 1d4 hours or something.
Yeah, you would eventually recover from unconsciousness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's what happened in the other campaign too. I think it was 1d4 plus 1 hours or something. But at the moment, you're unconscious. So Opal barely again makes a death save. Bugbear basically assumes that you're down for the moment, and he sees Maeve. This is, I think... Is this the guy that chucked his before?
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, I think he threw it at Opal before. So he does not have a ranged weapon on him, so he will move 10, 15, 20, 25 to here and swing at Maeve with his Morning Star. 12?
14.
Ooh, he dodged out of the way of the Morning Star, and this big, it's like this massive chunk of metal just swooshes over your head, and you feel it barely miss you. Okay, so Malik, you're already stabilized, so you don't have to save. Tor.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, you only need to make
This
one.
is the first one.
That's
Sorry,
2
I
saves, right?
double-clicked it.
Use the other one later.
So I've had 3
Well,
successes
yeah, that's
and 1
3.
failure.
So you had 3 successes. You are stable at 0. You don't need to make any more saves. So
Good.
you're unconscious and stable. Balrock, you can go ahead.
It looks like a fail, huh?
Uh-oh.
That would be a fail. Was that 2?
That's 2 fails, 1 save.
Okay. Things are not looking good for you here. Let's see. So that's Maeve's turn.
Okay. I am going to attack the guy
Okay.
as soon as my thing stops. And I have the rapier in my other hand. That's what I'm attacking him with.
Okay. 18's
Nice.
enough to hit him.
Nice.
Okay. And I get... I'm not sure it's doing all my Oh,
Yeah, it should.
Just click rapier and see what it does.
yeah. I clicked out. It messed up for a second, so...
It says plus
Oh,
5.
No, you gotta click in the chat
You have
Yeah.
to.
again.
I lost it for a second.
Oh,
So I should get whatever that is plus 5.
Plus
Yeah,
5.
I have dueling. It's getting
Oh,
a plus
yeah.
3 from dexterity. I think I have the attack on the wrong. I'll fix it here in a break.
Well, so you got plus 3, so it's an
Yeah,
8
it's-
with your
it's
plus
three-
3. You just
three
gotta
plus
add
5.
2 more.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
hover
it's
over the dice
+5.
roll, it breaks down the roll. So it looks like it was
Yeah.
plus 3.
Yeah,
I think
get
you
a
just
plus
kinda-
3 for my dexterity, and I get a plus 2 because I'm dueling. It's an ability, so it should be a plus 5 damage.
I think because it's written in there, you're supposed to kind of manually add that in if you're dueling, because it doesn't know whether you're
Gotcha.
dueling or not.
Yeah, that's why. So I'm gonna have to add that in. So it's
So instead
whatever
of
I
8,
did plus 2.
10.
Yeah, 10.
So 10 points. Okay. Let's see.
I'll fix it here in a minute.
No, I think that's good. I think it's doing it right.
Yeah, I just don't have
Okay.
the dueling.
It
Yeah.
won't do that automatically.
Yeah, the chat can't know whether or not you're dueling, so I think you just have to manually do that
Yeah.
every time.
I'm basically 99% of the time going to be dueling with the rapier, so I'm just going to add it in, add the plus 2 into it. So he took the damage. I want to use my. How does he look? Wounded-ish?
Yeah, he's looking a lot worse for wear. He's still on his feet, but it's possible another good enough damage.
And I'm going to use my action surge to get an extra attack on him.
Okay.
Nice.
18's enough.
And then I'm going to do the damage, and we have to add. Oh, God, I'm doing it on the iPad. I apologize. So I'm going to have to roll again. And then I'm just going to hit damage.
Another 10.
Another 10. Okay, that is enough to drop him.
Yay!
Good.
Cool.
Okay, so he is toast.
33% of the way there. And only 4 of us died for it.
And you hear a voice in your head suddenly, out of nowhere, that's this creeping, insidious sensation. Say, "Well done."
Oh, that kind of sucks.
And you can respond as a free action if you wish, because it's just a mental.
Well, it's like, thank you much.
Thank you, disembodied voice.
I'm not slightly freaked about it.
No. Okay, moving on to the bugbears. All right, so bugbear 1's doing something out in that other room. This other bugbear, he sees Balrock still bleeding profusely on the ground, so he kind of curses under his breath and heads up there, and he tries to heal you. Rips off his other sleeve. Oh, but this time he failed. He rolled a 3, so he does not heal you or administer first aid. Opal, you can make a death save.
Oh, I failed.
Oh, natural 1. Ouch. That actually is a
No.
critical death save failure, which gives you, I believe, 2 failures.
Okay. Seeing I didn't have any yet, so.
Allow me to quickly double check that.
I think that's right.
You're right, I have the page open in the
Okay,
book right
yeah.
now.
Okay. So, yeah, 2 failures from a failed death save. So you are at 1 away from dropping 2. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, 1 success, 2 failure.
Okay. Oh, and this guy's dead, so he doesn't get to act. Isn't he removing himself? What the hell? Why can't I remove him from this? Oh, this thing is screwed up. There we go. Okay, so Malik, you're stable.
Yeah, I'm stabilized.
Tor, you're stable. Balrock, I think this is do or die for you, is it not? Yay!
Yay!
Is that 2 successes or 3?
2 successes, 2 failures.
Oh, my God. Okay, Maeve, you see Opal bleeding out on the bridge, blood kind of running down into this cavern.
If I go up to her, is there anything that I can do to just give her aid?
Yes, that's basically trying
Medicine.
to use a medicine check.
Correct. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, roughly there. Okay. Can I do the medicine check while I'm?
Yeah. Just click on medicine under the. There you go.
14.
Nice.
That does it. I think you need a 10.
I think
right?
so.
Yeah. I'm.
My
Let me
computer
read.
is just like freezing up here. It's
Just trying to do 50
Yeah.
things.
Well. Yeah. DC 10 wisdom check or medicine check.
what the hell?
So yeah.
Yep. There we go. There we go. Okay, so yep. All right, so you are stable, Opal.
Okay.
All right, so the bugbear in the room keeps doing something to Tor.
Oh God.
The other bugbear, he's also going to try a medicine check.
No. No.
He ends up poking a stick into your wound.
No, no, and he
Drop
doesn't.
some salted meat into it.
Yeah, no, he does not. He fails to stabilize you again. All right, so Opal, you are stable but unconscious. Malik is stable and unconscious. Tor is stable and unconscious. We're back to Balrock. This is the do or die time right
No.
here. Remember, you do. Oh no, this is death save. You don't. You can't use it on a death save.
No.
Come on.
Yay!
Did I see paper fly?
Oh yes,
You're
Balrock
stable.
is stable. Okay, so you stop bleeding out.
Nice mouse click.
Well
you did
done.
a good job with that one.
Okay, so Maeve, you say that you've apparently bound up Opal's wounds enough to stop her from bleeding out. So, what would you like to do?
Well, I got two choices because I'm pretty certain from what I saw over there and the fighting has stopped. It doesn't take much of a intuition to say, they're down again.
Actually, before you take your action or decide what to do, I will let you make a perception check. Okay, all right. So you fail to notice anything.
Yes.
Blood on his hands got him distracted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her hands.
Yeah. How heavy does Opal look?
Good
100
question.
pounds or so.
With all your gear?
Oh,
Because basically,
does it say?
Maeve's only a 9 strength. What's Maeve's quick estimate of her ability to drag Opal out of this area with her if she goes back down the tunnel?
I only have 46 total weight under my stuff, so
So you'd be at 50 pounds total or so?
yeah, right.
Your carrying capacity is your strength score multiplied by 15, so you could certainly drag that amount.
Okay, about how fast would I move? Is that half speed or what is that?
I would say you'd be at half your speed. Actually, it's drag. Drag when pushing your speed drops to 5 feet for dragging.
Ugh.
Actually, you could carry her since your carrying capacity is 9 times 15. You could carry her, and that would basically be half your movement right then.
And if I double moved, would I get a normal movement rate?
That'd get you up to 30 feet. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to pick her up
Hi, bunny.
and
You know what? Actually, it doesn't say you double it. No, forget it. You can move your normal movement rate. It's specifically saying for push, drag, or lift, your speed drops to 5 feet, but it doesn't say anything about under your normal carrying capacity. So
okay, so I'm going to go. There's about 30. I'm just double moving out. I'm just picking her up and leaving.
okay, just leaving the whole place. Okay,
Pretty much for right now.
all right. So you carry Opal out, and all right. So that All right. Well, I
Just the
guess
ladies.
everyone else is unconscious, so I'm just going to end combat then. Okay. Let's see. I believe yes. All right. So we'll see when you guys wake up, if you wake up, and what condition you'll be in. Maeve, though, So what are you doing? You're going to take her out, just leave her in this tunnel, or?
I'm going to take her back out the way I came.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go to the halflings, see if they have anything that can help her, and I'm contemplating if once we get her back awake to either go to the druid that was mentioned earlier in the other town, or to the mercantile guy that Opal may know.
Okay.
And how close is this opening to where the halfling house is, considering we just whacked a bugbear?
The hill is quite a ways distant from the Alderley farm.
So it's not like right on top of them.
No, it was. I'll bring the map back up once we switched. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna say we're gonna drop out of combat now anyway. So let me do this quickly here, and then we'll switch over to that.
We're splitting the party for you, Paul.
Yes, I noticed that. Thank you very much. Okay, so we'll move.
We were together for 3 rounds or so.
Yeah. Brief shining moment. Everyone was together. Okay, so the manor is here. We'll say that this is about where actually it would be right on the edge of the forest. It'd probably be closer to there. So you're probably about 200-300 feet away from the farm.
That's not very far.
No, and it's about 100 feet from the entrance to the cave to where you came out.
Wow, so that's like 3 houses down in a neighborhood.
Yeah, but it's muffled underground, and yeah.
All right. Well, I go back over to the farm carrying Opal.
Okay. You're able to bring her over. Colleen is back out working in the field, so she actually sees you approaching, carrying a body. And she, like, a look of dismay appears on her face, and she hurries over and says, "Is she dead?"
No, she's unconscious, but the the tunnel leads to a cave full of bugbears.
Oh my God. All right. Well, you'd better come inside the house then. Are they chasing you?
No, but they got the guys. So there's
The guys?
3.
there's 3 others that are down,
Oh dear.
and your town better, you may have to let others that you trust know that these humanoids are that close to you guys. I mean, I'm not sure I'd want my kid outside.
Yeah, well, that's definitely not a good thing. In the meantime, though, let me see what I can do for her.
Great.
Let's see. What would she have?
Like +8 armor and
I'm going to say there's a
Yeah, that
percentage.
should do the trick.
She wouldn't have a +8 armor. Okay, yeah, she does not have any healing potions or anything, but let's see. She says, "I'm gonna go get some help. Can you stay and watch my son?"
Sure, I'm a great babysitter.
Okay, she's gonna trust you. She heads out looking for somebody, and I guess let's see, how long would it take? It's not that far. Maybe a half hour, and by then the others would still be unconscious. So, all right. So she returns in about a half hour, being followed by half elf, who looks like he's about 100 years old or so, and he says, or she says, "Oh crap! What's this guy's name again?" Oh, this is Darren Eatermath. He runs the orchard in town, but he used to be an adventurer, and so I thought to ask him if he had anything that could help someone who was just in a big fight and got knocked unconscious. And
Okay.
Darren says, "Yeah, so luckily, I happen to have some of these old healing potions that I had saved from my adventuring days. So,
Really?
Yeah.
How many we got here?
well,
I
let's
may
see.
need more.
16 of them, I think. he
How
said.
many does he have? He actually has 3 of them.
Well, let's give one to Opal to see what Opal gets back.
Okay. Let's see. Potion of healing, I believe, is what? Oh my god, my computer is just. Ooh. Oh, no, it's not a portion of healing.
Well, kind of.
I don't know. I distinctly remember him saying earlier in the day that he had like 16 of them. I don't know.
Nah.
I remember that for some reason.
You didn't even talk to him. As soon as he started talking, you just like left. You're like, that's just boring. I'm gonna go raid the house for stuff. Oh, speaking of which, yeah, there were you do. That's I remember you. Her sister Gorell's note saying that she had some healing potions, and I remember you guys taking them from her body.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't remember what we did with them because I don't have them under my items.
We never divvied them out. That was the time that we played together at your place, Paul.
Mm-hmm.
And we found a bunch, but we just stopped there. Did we just forget that somebody's holding on? There were several of them.
We used them.
I thought there were 3.
I don't remember.
I think we used them during the initial Red Brand encounter.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. Well, no, wait, that would have been. Oh yeah, no, and yeah, that's.
Not, I mean, at this place.
Yeah, probably also when I fell down that hole.
Yeah, the last
Yeah,
session.
you guys played
I'm
once
talking
when I
about.
wasn't there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. So
I think there were 3 of them.
yeah, so it's definitely something you need to make sure to write down. If it's not on the party loot, it's got to be on a character sheet, and if it's in the party
Right.
loot, then I'll just roll randomly to see who's actually got it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Well, let's just check out.
Speaking of which,
The
there was that potion, a potion of healing from that satchel. I can't remember if one of you
Kyle has.
Kyle, did you
I think
specifically?
I have that.
Okay, all right.
probably.
So I'm going to say that you had that one.
Okay,
But
so
it
there's
wasn't.
still.
It wasn't healing.
Oh well, I have. No, there is the one in the party loot as well.
Yeah,
But
that's
I
from
have I have a potion of invisibility.
That was, yeah, the potion of invisibility was
Yeah.
from that satchel. You specifically took that. So the potion of healing was the other thing in the satchel, which nobody said they specifically took. So I'm going to rule that, well, actually,
One of those 3 has it.
I'd
I don't have
say
anything written down.
Malik took it then.
Okay.
So we have one still. That's just.
I'll remove it from
Yeah.
the party loot.
Though again, you don't know that, Maeve. That was
Correct.
after you'd left.
Opal would when she's back alive.
Yeah, if I could only remember and find how much that. Hang on. You'd think it would be faster to search in your computer for 2d4 plus 2. So you gain 6 hit points, Opal.
Hey,
What's your max?
20.
Well, so Opal's back up. Do you lose any of your spell casting abilities when you're knocked out, or you don't?
No.
Awesome.
If you were to die,
Here's what
yes,
I-
but
Here's what I think we should do, Opal.
Mhm.
First of all, do any of the guys
wait.
have? Do the guys have any potions or anything on them that could help us heal them further if we go find them?
I look around. I'm like,
you have no
Oh, yeah,
idea
by the way.
where you are. You're in a farm.
What?
This
where the
halfling.
fuck am I?
You
I
remember?
was in a cave.
You shouldn't. No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't be disoriented because this happens enough to the group. You should realize, oh, I went down and got drug out. Oh,
This
okay.
is normal.
This is normal.
And
This is like a binger. You just wake up in a
you-
random person's
you weren't
house
even
every
here. Where do you come from?
weekend. Yeah, I tracked you guys down again.
Wow.
And
Where's
it's
everybody else?
they're down. It's been about
Oh.
half an hour since I found you guys. Probably more, probably closer to an hour.
Oh my god.
We could go right now and see. There's a passage. I basically explained that the passageway, the tunnel, and what I saw very quickly. And while Opal is reorienting, it's like we got a choice. We either heal all the way up and find some help. I heard there's a druid, or we go right now. By
the
way,
druid is
guy she found.
she makes a point. Colleen makes a point. Thunder Tree is many days travel from Phandelver.
Okay.
What about the guy that just gave us some potions? Who is he?
Who's that?
It's an
Darren-
ex-adventurer.
Farmer.
Yes, Darren Eatermath owns the orchard. He talked to the party, and Opal, you recall this when you were burying Sister Garel's body, and he's, like I said, an ex-adventurer, retired, but seemed
Wanna come out of
agreeable enough.
retirement?
Yeah. I kind of like look at him, and he's like,
Want to come out of retirement, put on a red shirt, and come along?
so before I went down, there were 3 bugbears, and one was chasing me, and that's the last thing I remember.
Yes.
So, I don't know.
One's dead.
Okay, you killed one.
Yep.
So,
Good.
so there's two left, and then 3 of our party. So, I don't know. Do you feel like you want to kick some
For old time's sake.
bugbear ass with us?
Let's see.
They're right next to your town and community. I mean, they
Yeah,
could be coming
well,
out
yeah,
any
I
time.
that's
imagine
the
there's
thing.
got to be a roll here.
But we dispatched at least like 5 or 6 of the red brands in there before we encountered those bugbears. So I don't know how many more there will be
All right.
in there.
Well, he says,
Persuasion.
yeah,
or-
go ahead and make a persuasion check. If
right.
Okay.
actually,
plus
and
4, so-
if you want to try and aid him, I'd say Opal, you were aiding him. So
Okay.
I'd say with the 19 roll. Okay, so Darren looks over. He distinctly remembers you guys being initially very insulting towards him and dismissive of him.
Ooh,
Not me. I wasn't.
at that high of
Um,
a roll.
All of you guys that were there were, well, no, not all of you guys. I distinctly remember Kyle basically telling him to piss off. I remember Opal telling him to piss off. I remember Tor being really abrupt and saying, move along. But
We were burying a body.
yes, Opal did open up a little bit to him later and was a bit more friendly towards him. And more importantly, there's an excellent point that you're making that there are some bugbears in this, seemingly allied with the red brands in Tresendar Manor. So yes,
And you could rub it in their face that these guys who dished you before, which I wasn't one of them, wouldn't they be just shocked to see you being the one that actually saved them? You could like just rub it in their face all day. I mean, that would be just, I mean.
well,
that's
I'm not
salt
really
in
that
their
kind of
wounds.
I'm not really that kind of a person, but I'll tell you what. If I help you out, I've got something that you might be able to help me out with later. So
Sure, the guys would be more than happy to.
or at least to follow up on if, although I'm,
Is
we'll
somebody writing all this stuff down that we're going to be helping out with?
There's so many people we need to help.
yeah. I leave it up to you guys to keep track of this stuff. I'm not going to do it for you. But in any case, in the time being, he says he will go back and get his armor and weapons.
Awesome.
Alright.
So that takes another hour or so. So let's cut back and to the other group. And let me see. What would happen here? I gotta kind of get you guys arranged to. Let's see.
Well,
This
Tor, you got to
one's cute. Ugh.
Let's see. Where would you guys be? Oh, how can I see you? You're in the dark.
They're still in the hallway and stuff. I see Malik. Yeah.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Warp
Yeah, I
factor
don't
3.
understand why Balrock is still visible.
Yeah. There's one person there.
Yeah, I know. I'm moving things around here. Hang on.
Oh.
Apparently we got moved into a new area.
Actually, let's see. You would be somewhere else here. Oh, maybe it's because it's partly visible. No, that's weird. You guys aren't. Sometimes, usually, when you move into an unrevealed area, you can't see your token.
Right.
Okay, so you guys wake up in, surprise, surprise, a jail cell.
Really?
Actually, 2 jail cells.
Ooh.
Oh, you guys are together for old time's sake.
Yeah, that's right.
Where?
Let's see.
Oh.
You're not there.
I know, but I can't even see anything on the map. Oh, there it is.
Give me a second here. Okay, so all right, so in the room with, actually, you know what? They would split you up. Tor, you're in with Malik,
Okay.
and Balrog's down with these other 2. So in this, in these cells with you, this person is a human female. This looks like a younger version of her, and this one looks like a younger version still. So you've got these 2.
Are they locked in the cell with us?
Yes, they are.
Okay, so they're prisoners also.
Yes, and they look like they've been beaten and mostly starved, but they're not really happy. And then there are 2 human red brand guards standing watch over you.
Ah. So there's more of them. So
you guys wake up and that's what you see.
we're all at about one hit point.
Yes, you're all at 1 hit point.
And all of our items are gone, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Try to think here.
Yeah. Man, I got nothing.
All right.
Yeah, I have to think on this one.
Okay. Well, we can switch back to the other guys then, while you guys think it
Yeah,
over.
switch back to them and
Basically,
well, I
with
guess
3 females, Paul.
Yes, an older woman and what looks like maybe her 2. Is it her 2 daughters, or is it a daughter and a son? Anyway, yes, a woman and her
Okay.
2 kids.
None of them look like a wizard or
No,
magic user or anybody.
they do not. They look like they're commoners that were captured.
Okay.
If you guys want to make what am I trying to think of here to have you remember something? Maybe an insight check.
Okay.
history?
Nice.
Would that be?
It's not really history. It's
Yeah, I guess.
something you
I don't
guys
know what the
experienced.
Yeah, I guess.
All right. Well, Balrock, you do remember in when you were asking around town earlier that one of the townspeople were killed by the Red Brands, and his wife and children apparently disappeared.
Hmm.
That was when you
Okay.
first were making inquiries in the inn. You heard about that, so that may be who these people are.
Neither me or Tor remember.
No.
Okay.
So our two guards here are, I assume these are two people guarding us. Can I see keys hanging off of either one of them? Or anything like that?
Let's see if they actually.
Or
have-
around the room.
It doesn't say who has the key, so I'm going to say no, they don't have the key.
Okay.
When we look at them, can we tell kind of in general their ages, what kind of armor they're wearing, weapons they have, just kind of general insight about them?
They seem to be equipped basically the same as the other ruffians that you fought. They have short sword, studded leather armor.
Okay.
They're human.
They are human. Okay. They look like they have elf ears in the picture.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
They are human.
So those big columns in the middle of the way there, those are concrete or stone columns, and then there's bars to either side.
I'm not sure what you mean by that, but there are
What is
bars.
the cell like? Yeah.
Yeah, what's that thing?
It's a gate.
Door?
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
gate. That's just indicating where the gate
Oh,
is to the
okay.
bars.
Oh, all right. Oh, okay.
Okay, so those are like little bars, and then there's a door. Is all okay.
The
I
door
get
is
it
just
now.
indicating that's the part of the bars that opens as a gate.
Yeah, that's okay. Cool.
Basically,
if
you ain't getting out. That's what he's saying.
If I look over at this girl in between us, is she awake or conscious?
Yeah, she's
or-
awake and definitely and she's kind of eyeing you up, and now you're both awake. She's just not saying anything. She's huddled up and she looks terrified, starved.
I'm gonna lean over to her and ask, "Do you know what's going on here? Where are we?"
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Okay.
Not terrible.
She says, I don't know where we are. We were captured and brought here. One of the guards says, shut up!
You shut up.
The girl just like cowers away.
I ask if you're people from the village.
He turns to you and says, shut up! No talking!
I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna say, "Hey, I'm trying to have a conversation here."
He picks up a rock and throws it at you.
All right.
And misses.
But now we have a rock.
Yeah. We're getting somewhere.
It's helped you before.
It's true.
He says, no more talking! Bunch of losers.
I'm gonna ask the guard where we are.
Says, you're in a jail cell, you dumbass.
Where? Obviously, I'm in a jail cell.
What do you mean, where? You broke in here, you dumbass.
Okay.
You're really stupid, you know that? You're about the stupidest looking person I ever saw. Try
I
to
don't
burst
remember
into a
breaking-
place, try to burst into someone's house and then start bitching because you got caught.
I don't remember breaking into a jail cell, but apparently I am stupid if I did that.
Apparently so. He like turns his back on you.
All right.
How wide are the bars, Paul?
The bars, they're pretty thick. You basically, you'd say you think to try and like break them, wrench them open.
I
You-
want to know if I can reach between them, grab the guy, and yank him into the bars.
The guy is
I wanna
actually
try to
standing.
knock him out.
You would have to basically make a stealth check to get close to him, and then you could probably grab him, and it wouldn't break the bars to yank him against it, but it would be basically, I'd say you'd have to make a grapple check to do that.
But our arms could reach through the bars.
Yes, they could.
Okay.
Poor design.
Well, they're not too bright to be standing within arm's reach either, but
Right.
do you wish to try and do that?
I move closer to the bars.
Okay,
And
so are you trying to be stealthy about it?
No,
I imagine if. He
Okay,
walks
well,
up to the bar, the
if
guy
you
is
walk
like-
up to the bar not trying to be stealthy, he notices you and stands away from the bars.
that's fine. I want him to pay attention to what I'm saying.
Okay, so as you approach, yeah, he stands away from the bars quickly and says, "Get back!"
I continue talking to the two females or whatever there. And I ask again, are you the missing couple from, or folks from the village?
One of them steps forward to you here and says, yes, my husband was killed by these brutes.
And these guys snatched you.
Yes.
How many of these guys have you seen?
I've
I'm
only...
trying to piss the guard off,
Okay,
is what I'm trying to do, Paul.
okay. Well, she says that she has seen these two guards. Every once in a while, they rotate with two other guards. She has heard, she knows that the boss is a wizard, and that but she's not seen him, so she doesn't know his name, and he has...
Oh,
Whoa.
jeez.
He has...
Jake's going crazy.
What's that? Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to do that.
He's also got tall, furry monsters with big ears working for him. And at that, the guard says to her, "Shut up, shut up, shut up!"
Does that sound like a bugbear when she says that? Is that what she's describing?
That is one way to possibly describe
Yeah.
a bugbear, yeah.
Okay.
I'm actually going to try to take a long rest.
That would take you 8 hours.
Yeah.
I got one.
Could
hit
we do
point.
that?
I'm gonna do it.
Don't have nothing else to do.
Now lay down.
Yeah, could we?
I'm completely.
If you're
useless right now.
completely undisturbed, then yes, but that remains to be seen.
That's
Right.
fine. I mean, I can try it. That's
I'm
about all
with
I can
him,
do right
yeah.
now.
I'm okay with trying it. It may or may not work out, but
Well, you guys did wait till the end of the day, so that might theoretically work. Yeah, it is nighttime now. You guys went under the cover of darkness. I forgot to even mention that when Craig was wandering around. So, yeah, it's actually dark. It's dark outside still. It's probably like about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock now.
yeah, so I'm gonna assume that it's late, since we knew it was late, that they're probably not gonna disturb us a lot right now, because most of them are probably sleeping, so I think we should, or I'm gonna do that at least. I don't care what other people do.
All right, so
Okay, see now they're settling down. I back away from the bars and I get comfortable.
okay. All right, so we'll swap places back then to Opal and Maeve at the Halflings, and you have convinced Darren Eatermath that he will accompany you and assist you. He just asks that afterwards that you possibly perform some task that he has in mind.
No problem.
And I have to figure out what the hell to use for a token for him.
I gotta step out and get some lunch real quick. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Just FYI.
Okay, you want to pause here for a minute?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
gotta get the kids some stuff going too. Got
Okay.
something in my eye too.
So we'll pause here and resume shortly.